In today's episode, a man points at a bumper, I adjust my hood, and a woman rubs a rear end. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I don't know if this is going to be a Happy New Year or whether I'm going to be posting videos before this one goes out. I'm not too sure, but today is the day I'm going to start prepping the bodywork on this car ready for wrapping. We've got a crack there. I don't know how bad it's going to be, whether it goes all the way through, whether that's just surface, but we're going to get the bumper off and have a look at that. But also need to have a look at the side skirts, and please excuse the car, it's been a while. We've got damage there, so that needs to be addressed because it's battered. And I'll be honest, I am paying £200-300 for a set of side skirts, and that's ridiculous. So first I'm going to try and fix that because it's going to cost me £0. And same with the bumper, and the passenger side skirt is the same as the driver's side skirt as well. So whip them off, have a look at them, see what we can do. Fingers crossed, we should be good. So while we've got the bumper off, we've got this new shiny gloss black diffuser to go on. That isn't just dirty, it's not just dirty, it is actually like a matte. So we're going to get that one off, some screws underneath, I'll show you in a minute, but first I need to give this a bit of a quick clean, and I'm going to give it a quick polish just to bring it out that little bit better. There we have, just give it a quick pass, and it looks a hell of a lot better, doesn't it? A lot more crisp. So get this one off, swap it over, get it on. There we go, that is changed over, looks loads better. I even gave the tips a shine because that's just kind of the guy I am. It's all the details on it. So yeah, that's that one sorted, and now we can move on to actually repairing this thing. So what I'm going to do is just give this a good sanding to give it a good key on the surface so that the filler can actually have something to adhere to. There, where it's all black, you can see I actually plastic welded it first, which was just basically to give it a bit more strength. This fiberglass filler is really hard to apply, I find, especially in little areas like this. So this might not be the best way to apply this filler. However, I've used it this way in the past and it's been okay. It stays quite strong and it just sets very well. And the fact that it's plastic welded underneath that is pretty much where the strength is going to come from. This is just really giving it that little bit more strength. As I'm applying it, you can see I'm sort of dabbing it here and there. That was basically just to help it move around and for me to sort of move the bits around into other areas that it was needed more, just like that. It also helps it get into any little cracks and areas that the plastic welding may have missed. And here you can just see me smoothing it over. That was just to try and give it a little bit better finished aesthetically and help it get out any air bubbles and things like that. So with that, the bumper is done, and to be fair, I think it looks all alright. It's pretty strong, you know, so I'm fairly confident that that will be okay. Got a little bit of bodywork to do on the front where the crack actually is, just there. I think I'd already said that, but I was going to address that and do the side skirts, but I've just had a call to say that I can take the car up to the unit where we're going to be wrapping it. So I'm going to quickly throw the bumper back on, throw everything into the car and get up to the unit. We have got the car at the unit, and obviously I can't say where I am, but we've got the car here in one piece. It's on a scissor ramp, and going to try and get it washed at some point this week, so that then hopefully the weekend we can start wrapping some stuff. So in the car I've got some goodies. I've got obviously the wrap from Vauxhall Frog, got a couple of bits, new tools and things like that, some isopropyl alcohol and a ceramic which is at the back. I've never used one before, but we'll see how we get on, I suppose. Wax is dead. Meant to be a good one for wrapping PPF, so we'll see. Got some Knifeless tape, heat gun, and a lot of enthusiasm from myself. So I think we'll get this car cleaned, and then we need to sort a little bit of bodywork out, and then we'll be good to go. So I've got my assistant washing the car right now, but I need to crack on with doing this bumper, which, as I've said earlier, this bit here needs doing. So I think what I'm going to do is first sand this down first, just to get this sort of lip off, and then just put a skim of filler over it, just so that when the wrap goes over it, it's nice and smooth. So I was just obviously doing that, getting that all nice, and then there was a couple of bits around here like this where the previous owner had obviously had the bumper painted, but the body shop in my opinion didn't do a very good job. You can see this is obviously the paint that's on the top, that's the original paint, and it's still shiny. There's no key in that at all, so they've obviously not prepped that surface properly. So I'm just trying to go through it now, make it all smooth, feather it out so that when the wrap goes down, hopefully you don't see none of this through it, because if you just wrap over that with the lip that's on it, obviously you'll see it. So we need to try and get rid of that, make it try and look something similar to that, and then put a bit of body filler on that. And there's a couple of little dings in the paint there. There's a little one there that I'm probably going to have to stick a little bit of something in to stop that showing through, because I don't want to sand it too far. But that's how it's going at the moment. And there's that bit at the top here which I'm probably going to give just a bit of 600 wet, just to try and make it a bit more smooth, because I think that would show through as well. And I'm not too sure if the wrap would stick to it or not. So yeah, that's what we're going to get doing next. And the car's almost clean and ready to be clayed. So I've had to go a bit more into this than what I first thought that I would, but it is all quite smooth. I've only gone over it with one grit sandpaper, not one grit, but one grain of sandpaper. The filler's in. I'm going to leave that to dry, and then hopefully when we sand that down I can go over it with a finer grade of sandpaper, just to try and get it all nice and smooth, feathered out nicely, and then that should be ready for cleaning, claying, and then wrapping. So this side is all clayed, looking good. Coming around to this side, just coming down there now doing that, and then hopefully, oh, I need to do a little bit on there as well, I forgot about that, because if I try and wrap over that it's going to come through. So smooth that out a little bit, and yeah, I think we're all good to go then. Right, let it be known, I hate body work. That being said, it is done, and it just needs washing down and claying the rest of it. Oh, really don't like doing it, but it's done. And it needs doing, because prep work is key to a good finish. So we got the spoiler extension off, that's there. Not sure if that's going to go back on or not, but now just a case of removing all the glue that was left behind. It's coming off fairly easy, to be fair. Then I've got to get those black tabs off from there, get those markers out either side. That's all off, just needs a clean now, which you can do in a bit. Hands just taking all the bits off there. Not a fun job at all. And while she's doing that, I'm going to tackle this little bad boy. There we have it, that's all smoothed out, obviously masked up as you can see, ready to go. Just going to give it a couple of coats of primer, and then obviously tape off, wet sand it down, and then we will be able to ready for wrap. But obviously because we're not wrapping that just yet, we've got other bits to do first. By the time it comes to it, that'll be ready. So we've got a big jump forward now. Obviously front bumper, as you can see, has all been stripped, and everything that we need off it is off it. I'll put the bumper back on because it's going to be easier to wrap, keeps it more rigid. We've done this bit at the back that I showed you earlier. That's now been wet sanded down. It's all nice and smooth. There's no sort of lip on it, so you won't see that when the wrap's on. And also I put a bit of primer over the filler that I'd put into there. Now that's been wet sanded too. Next thing will probably be the rear lights up, but I won't bore you with that. That'll just get done because it is time to start wrapping. This is done to a degree. I was going to come down here, but the material didn't want to conform because of the temperatures and stuff, even though I've got 2 heat lamps. Thanks, Ben. When the comes over this way, it's going to overlap there anyway, so we'll use Knifeless tape, so it's a bit of a better line on that. So it's time to show you this, as you know, vinyl frog film, and this is the colour we've gone for. And to find out what colour it is, tune in next week. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.